up? What's happening? It's Big K Beezy. We back in this thing. K Beezy for Sheezy. We here to talk real quick. So we here to talk about the Joe Budden podcast as they question Jay-Z's relationship with Meek Mill. I know they had a relationship or have a relationship. I don't know how close they were, but of course, yes, they had a relationship. I think, especially on like prison reform, Meek was really big into that, and he wanted Jay-Z to help him, or they were doing it in tandem. Like, again, they had some discourse. I don't know if Jay-Z was somebody that really was trying to get Meek out of jail when he got locked up for the wheelie stuff he was doing or whatever the fuck was going on. So again, they did have some type of rapport. I don't know where that relationship is now, but they did have a level of rapport, so we could talk about it. Let's see what's happening. So Jay-Z and Meek Mill are connected not just via music, but also via the Reform Alliance with Roc Nation for Criminal Justice Reform. Okay, yeah, so that's what I was talking about. So Meek Mill has been defensive of Jay-Z amid many media attacks against him, but some folks still think something might be up. Most recently, Joe Budden podcast has had a discussion about Meek's work with the Reform Alliance with Roc Nation for Criminal Justice Reform. More specifically, the hosts wondered whether or not this was a mutual beneficial relationship that broke down without the full fruits of their labor. They basically posited that the Philly MC saw support from this partnership for his legal situation, and that the higher-ups used his cultural capital, and that things didn't end up panning out as long form or as sustainable as they could have. The host brought up the concept of future bombing as a way to get what both sides wanted in the moment and leave impactful possibilities on the table. I want to know the Meek and Hov story, Joe expressed, as caught by a clip on Twitter. It was on his podcast. There's something there, he remarked. For Hov to say I could never beef with him, I freed him from a whole bid. For him to even feel like he needed to address it and say it in that manner, it's something, dog. He just said he can't beef with me. Then Amani questioned if maybe Jay feels like he's done all he can for Meek and wants Meek to take his individual step up. Meek also spoke about being independent, so maybe this is a respectful two-way street that still champions camaraderie. Budden also expressed interest in knowing about Jay-Z and J. Cole's alleged. Yeah, Jay-Z and J. Cole. Yeah, that relationship. I don't know what the fuck happened with that. It might be some bullshit there. I do agree with that one. The JBP host also said Hov might subliminally reference this in a verse, and they also spoke on the number of their collaborations, likely disapproving their assumptions. All in all, they chalked up their discussions to business divergences rather than any personal beef. We will see if anything emerges in the future to add to this narrative. For those unaware, Meek Mill was in prison due to a probation violation in a 2008 drug and gun connection. Authorities arrested him in 2017, but the Pennsylvania Supreme Court granted him bail in 2018 after serving 5 months of the 2 to 4 year sentence. Meanwhile, Jay-Z and Roc Nation are in legal trouble these days. They are currently facing legal scrutiny over a contract of their representation rights regarding soccer player Yan Diomande. Again, I don't know about that, but niggas ain't fucking with Roc Nation these days. Just the climate. We seen with the whole Russell and Lil Wayne situation. Like, yeah, they just getting a lot of hate. Niggas ain't fucking with that shit. It is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, all I really gotta say about this, bro, it just who knows? Like, I honestly don't know. That was not a relationship I really thought about, and sadly, maybe because of the whole Diddy and Meek ish that was going on, and niggas insinuating that Diddy might have did something to Meek Mill. Maybe that took that relationship out of my mind. But yeah, Roc Nation niggas ain't really fucking with it right now. Niggas ain't really fucking with Jay-Z right now. I don't know exactly what's going on in those situations, but hey, I hope they're okay. Because again, I was with them for the prison reform. We know sometimes when you get caught up, you do some shit, sometimes, you get out, you just go back to doing what you was doing. There's not really any real reform. They just lock you up for time and you get out and do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So again, we will see exactly what happens or what goes on with the situation, but I personally don't know if they have beef. There's a tiff between them. Who really fucking knows? But hey, y'all can let me know if I'm missing out some shit in the comments. But besides all that, you already know what it is. Friendly Neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Blake TJ Dick Wilder doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Shlams on P shells gang. Aye.